Hello friends, do you get confused which sign to use? Minus 4x plus 5x or the alternative? If you get confused, this video is definitely for you. First of all, let's start with definition of quadratic equation. Any equation which can be written in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is known as quadratic equation, where a, b and c are real numbers. But we have one condition on a, that is a cannot be equal to 0. Why it can't be 0? Because if a becomes 0, this will become a linear equation, that is bx plus c is equals to 0. But remember that b and c can be equal to 0. Now here are some examples of a quadratic equation. Here you can see coefficient of x is missing. That means here b is equals to 0. And here coefficient of x and constant term both are missing. So this can also be a quadratic equation. Here b and c both are 0. In last example, we have 0.1x square. Here a is a real number, 0.1 is a real number. So it is a quadratic equation. Now we have three different methods to solve a quadratic equation. First method is splitting the middle term method. Second method is completing the square method. And third one is discriminant method. In this video, we are going to study splitting the middle term method in detail. So let's start with case number 1. In case 1, a, b and c, all these three real numbers are greater than 0. Remember that a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x and c is the constant term here. In this equation, a is 1, that is coefficient of x square, b is 7, that is coefficient of x, and c, constant term is 6. So in this method, as it is named as splitting the middle term, we will split the middle term in two numbers, but we will keep same first term, that is x square, and constant term, that is plus 6. In place of middle term, we will write two numbers. These two numbers will be such that their sum will be equal to coefficient of x. What is coefficient of x here? 7. And we write coefficient of x by variable b in general form. This is the first condition. There is another condition, that product of these two numbers must be equal to product of constant term and coefficient of x square. Here product of constant term and coefficient of x square is 6. So we can write it as c multiply a. So these two conditions are so important here. So let's begin. To start, we need to concentrate on the constant term. Here constant term is 6. Just think of factors of 6. 1 multiply 6 is 6. 2 multiply 3 is also 6. Or you can say 6 multiply 1 or 3 multiply 2. These are repeated. So now, first of all, let's see 1 and 6. Can their sum be 7? That is coefficient of x? Yes. Now next is 2 and 3. Can their sum or difference be 7? That is coefficient of x? No. So we cannot use 2 and 3 here. We will use 1 and 6. Now, here you can see their sum 1 and 6. their sum will be 7, that is coefficient of x, and their product 1 multiply 6 will be product of constant term and coefficient of x square. So we will choose these two numbers, as this will be written in place of x. So we will write it as 1x, that is x plus 6x is equals to 0. We have done the main thing, the most important thing. Now we have 4 terms. Let's see first and second terms. In these two terms, we can take x common. When we will take x common, here we are left with only 1x and here only 1 because we have taken x common. Plus, now look at these two terms. From these two terms, we can take 6 common. What we are left with, if we take 6 common, we are left with x plus here we are left with 1 because 6 ones are 6 is equals to 0. Remember that in this method, these two brackets must be same. If they are not, either we have to make them same by taking minus sign common, which we will discuss in another case, or maybe you had done some mistake. So now, write this same bracket, that is x plus 1 and the remaining thing x plus 6. X plus 6 is equals to 0. Now their product is 0. So this means first this expression and this expression both are equals to 0. Means x plus 1 is equals to 0 and x plus 6 is equals to 0. Which gives x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to minus 6. So these are the two roots of this equation. Now let's see next case. In the next case, we have a greater than 0, b less than 0 and c greater than 0. Here a, that is coefficient of x square, is 1, b, that is coefficient of x, is minus 7 and c, that is constant term, is 12. So first term will remain same, constant term will remain same. We will split this in two numbers. Now for that, look at the constant term, that is 12. Think of factors of 12. 1 multiplied 12 is 12. 2 6 are 12. Right? And 4 3s are 12. Now we will see their sum or difference can be equal to coefficient of x. Right? So 1 and 12 can never give 7 after addition or subtraction. So we cannot take this. Similarly 2 and 6. Their sum will be 8. Their difference will be 4. So they cannot give 7. Now next we have the master 4 and 3. 4 and 3, their sum will be 7. But here we have minus 7. So let's see what we can do. I have told you in case 1, their sum should be coefficient of x, that is minus 7. And their product should be equal to a multiply c, that is 1 multiply 12, that is 12. Now look here. If you write here 4 and 3, 4 plus 3 will be 7, not minus 7. So if we write minus 4 minus 3, their sum will be minus 7. Right? And check their product. Minus 4 multiply minus 3. Their product will be 12. So we are going to use these numbers. Minus 4 x and minus 3 x. We are writing here x because we are splitting the middle term where variable is x is equals to 0. Now look at first and second term. Here we can take x common. We are left with x minus 4. Now look here very seriously and attentively. Here which number can be taken as common? Here 3 can be taken as common. If we take 3 common, we are left with minus x plus 12. But I told you in previous case that these two, this will be 4. As I told you in previous case, these two brackets has to be same, but here signs are different. So we will take minus 3 common. When we take minus 3 common, these signs get changed. This will become plus x and this plus 4 will become minus 4. Now these two brackets are same. Remember that when we take minus sign common, here signs get changed or reversed. Minus x becomes plus x, or here plus 4 becomes minus 4. Next, these two brackets which are same, write it as x minus 4. Now remaining things are x minus 3. Write it as x minus 3 is equals to 0. X is equals to 4 and x is equals to 3 will be two roots of our equation. Let's see third case. In case third, we have constant term negative. Here a is 1, b is also 1, but constant term is minus 20. Again, write the first term same, minus 20 also same. Now we'll split the middle term. For that, we will see the constant term 20 and think of factors of 20. 1 multiply 20, 2 multiply 10, 4 multiply 5. Now 1 and 20 cannot give 1 after addition or subtraction. Same, 2 and 10 cannot give 1, that is coefficient of x, after addition or subtraction. But 4 and 5, their difference will be 1. So we are going to use these numbers, that is 4 and 5. I told you that their sum should be equal to what? Coefficient of x, that is plus 1 in this case. And their product should be equal to AC. A is 1 and C is minus 20. So their product should be minus 20. Now look here. If I write minus 5 plus 4, will we get answer 1? No. But if we write plus 5 and minus 4, we will get answer 1. And their product 5 multiply minus 4 will be minus 20. Right? So we will use these two factors, plus 5x and minus 4x. Now look at first and second terms. Takes x common, we are left with x plus 5. Now in second bracket, take 4 common, and which sign should we take common? We will take minus sign common. So if we take 4 common, we are left with x, and here 4 5s are 20. So we will write here 5. And since we have taken minus sign common, this sign will be changed. Minus will be changed to plus. Also, we have changed this sign. If you notice, minus have changed to plus. Now these two brackets are same. Write this bracket only once and write remaining thing, x minus 4. X minus 4, this. Now, since the product is equals to 0, so individual expression will be equals to 0, which will give us x is equals to minus 5 and x is equals to 4. Now let's see case number 4. In this case, if you see, we have negative constant term and negative coefficient of x. Here a is 1, b is minus 1 and c is minus 20. Right? So again, we will write first term and the constant term same, that is x square and minus 20. And we will split the middle term. again, as we did in previous case, if you see, in this case and previous case, only this sign is changed. So, again, factors of 20 are 1 and 20, 2 tens are 20, 4 fives are 20, right? Now, 1 and 20 cannot be added or subtracted to get coefficient of x, that is minus 1. Likewise, 2 and 10 cannot be added or subtracted to get minus 1, but we have 4 and 5. We can subtract them to get minus 1. So, again, we will make two boxes such that their sum should be, you must remember that, their sum should be coefficient of x, that is minus 1, and their product should be a multiply c. A is 1 and c is minus 20, that is minus 20. Now, if I will write minus 5 plus 4, will we get minus 1? Yes. And if we multiply these two, minus 5 multiply 4, we will get minus 20. Remember that if we write minus 4 and plus 5, the answer will be 1, not minus 1, right? So we will not use this. We will use minus 5 and plus 4. So right here, minus 5x and plus 4x minus 20 is equals to 0. Now, look at these two terms. Here we can take x common. We are left with x minus 5. Now look here, do we need to take minus sign common or not? Here 4 can be taken as common. Take 4 common. I am not taking any sign common here. So let's see what we get. X and minus 5, because 4 5s are 20. If I have not taken minus sign common and I have taken only plus here outside the bracket, so these two brackets are same, x minus 5 and x minus 5. So our work is done here. Now write the same bracket only once and write the remaining thing, x plus 4. X plus 4. So this product is 0, that means individual expression x minus 5 and x plus 4 is equals to 0. Sorry, this is equals to 0. So we get x is equals to 5 and x is equals to minus 4. Remember that here in case 3 and case 4. In case 4, when we have b negative, means coefficient of x negative, we take negative sign with the greater term. But in fourth case, when we have coefficient of x positive, right, so we have taken greater number with positive sign. And if we have negative here, we have taken negative sign with the greater number. Now let's see question number 5. Case number 5. In this case, if we have a less than 0, if we have coefficient of x square negative, here a is minus 1, b is minus 1 and c is plus 20. So in such case, we can take minus sign common throughout the whole equation. So if we take minus sign common, the signs get changed. Minus x square will become plus x square. This minus x will become plus x and plus 20 will become minus 20. Now if we divide 0 by minus 1, we will get 0. So we are left with x square plus x minus 20. If you see this clearly, this is our case number 3. Okay. So whenever a is negative to you, given to you, you can take negative sign common and the resulting equation will be one of the cases we have discussed. So if you like the video, please like, share and share this video with your friends. Subscribe this channel, and if you still have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. And if you want more such videos on any topic, you can write in the comment section. Thank you.